What's up, guys? This is Heis, and Happy New Year, everybody. Welcome to the first stream of the year at Check's Notes. It's a weekend. We haven't done a Montezuma stream or anything. We'll probably pick those back up next week. But Ellis proposed hosting his game, Merger Mania, and we're going to have a couple other stream POVs, including Ellis's. He's going to be orchestrating the game. I'm going to make sure that I put those in the description. That's what it's called. And then we're going to jump into the call and play this game. But Ellis is going to go over the rules so everyone can understand. But it's pretty fun. It's I've not played it, but I've heard the shenanigans. You basically want to build the longest continuous railroad with certain little modifiers and get the most score based on a bunch of historical railroads, and Ellis selectively trimming them. There's already been some comments about how he's trimmed things, but you know, us railroad dweebs are gonna be like that. So it's gonna be a fun one. I guess we got a couple top chats here, and then we're gonna go from there. Joey the Cat, here we go. Here we go indeed. Good to see you, my friend. GP30 Foamer, you can tell shenanigans are about to be afoot. Yes, they are. Here we go.
That's this game.
Yeah.
All right, we're live. We're here. We're excited.
I'm not artistic.
I am
live.
parallel universes ahead of
Live?
Let's see.
Well,
where should I put my camera? Whoa! Probably the
Star
bottom
Trek
right, I
Nick.
guess.
We should all agree to kick the Pensie's ass tonight.
Okay.
That's right. Our contestants are Auntie, myself, Jersey, Goose, Ninja, Jake, and Grateful. So, 7. Why is it always 7?
Fuck!
7!
7 of us competing to make the best thing. So, Brett says,
Brett
I thought this was going to be an open thing.
an
Well,
open
if
thing.
Brett was in your fucking server, it would work.
Brett,
you are welcome. You are welcome to come
I
play.
didn't realize
Yes.
that he
You
was
left
not
the
in the
server.
server.
I did not throw him
He
out.
was.
I thought he was too until one day I noticed, oh, what the fuck, he's gone.
Shoot the
You
man.
left,
Shoot
man.
the man,
That's
and
on you.
an invite to the
Are
bone
we
zone.
gonna have
Okay,
to?
fine.
Are we gonna have to put this on pause for 5 minutes while we get leveled up to speed? Get him in here.
Well, I mean, he should be able to figure out how to
Brett
join a
sucks.
Discord server.
Say,
It's his
Where
problem.
the
He's
hell
an
is
engineer.
Brett? Hold on,
He has
where's
played this before. He helped create this game.
Oh, did he really?
Oh, so we're fucked.
Okay. Well, Brett
it's
will
been
win.
a long time.
Anyway,
I
Hold
wonder
on,
if the
what's
game
his
that we're about to
username?
play. I wonder if the game we're about to play
It's-
resembles the game that he helped me make.
Oh wait, I can just go to that server. Go over here.
I can't look
Over
at
here.
things because streamer
Literally-
mode. But anyway,
I have to add as friend first. So Brett,
don't have
go
him as
be
a friend.
cool.
Oh, I don't.
I
have
thought
him as
I
a friend.
did.
Shit.
I don't have
Goodness
a
sake.
friend.
there are no friends here apparently. I'm gonna
You know what?
I'm gonna mute
I was
Devin
right.
for a second. Get these top chats.
Here we go.
Okay.
There's Brett. Brett.
Brett's gonna be joining us, so we'll have 8. We won't have 7. Cody Dumpatrick Star Finkelstein. Hope to see you in June. We'll contact on Discord. Yeah, please do. June might be a travel month, so we'll see. Barrage Balloon, you've been a member for 2 years of Cockatoo Noises. Thank you, my friend. It's been fun. A fun, crazy 2 years. Northern Isle, 31 months as a brakeman to play the Merger Mania. Yes, that's what we're doing. Jacob Pfeiffer, you finally got a new laptop. Tolerates Steel Valley's new updates. More RAM. And you're loving the new update locomotive sounds. Last night used 7 DE2s to haul 1,800 tons of rail from Steel Mill to Harbor. That's a lot of DE2s. I guess it was a lot of ton of rail, but anyway. Solaris, hey Heist, finally got your economic situation under control. Hey, I'm glad to hear that for you. Ebolson, woo, Heist stream. Yes, woo indeed. Thanks for being a conductor for a year. And King Boa, you told your buddy's girlfriend about Colorado Road Museum doing Polar Express. Now she wants to go. You're the train nerd in the friend group. That's fun. Yeah, tickets go on sale probably in October, so keep your eye open. Blues Crew, I hope there's no math. Thankfully, I mean, there looks like a lot of numbers and stuff here. Ellis has made a great spreadsheet, so I think we'll be good.
Work and it's on fire.
Hey, look, I see Brett's here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Havaya.
Anyway,
Different.
are we ready for rulesing?
I suppose so. I will actually give this rules with the angle towards Brett, who is not in the document yet, which is fine, which is good. There is a spreadsheet for this game. I tend to make spreadsheets for my games because I don't know how to code anymore. But this is Merger Mania. This is a game of railroad building and competition. On our spreadsheet, we have the list of contestants. We have a place to put all your starting railroads, or a place to put all your railroads, and then a big long list of railroads. To start, because I'm not playing, I'll just be running this thing. I will give everyone a random railroad. You will have a chance to re-roll if you are displeased with it. And from there, you will enter that railroad number in. It is your job then to, when it comes around to your turn, pick a railroad that connects to your starting railroad and eventually build out a system that connects to as many things as possible. The Atlantic and Pacific coasts and Gulf and Great Lakes, US, Canada, and Mexico, as many states as you can manage, as many major cities as you can manage. And also make a system that looks kind of sane because we vote on that at the end of the game. There's the basic idea. And actually, let me add a folder here for Brett. Liable, when you do
Brett's
get on
name.
here, we're going to be doing the 12 turn. Oh, I see you're filling it in. Okay, perfect. Is everybody ready to start?
I'm
Are there
on-
any more questions before we start?
Is there a doc that isn't turn tool?
No,
Is
you just need
mayonnaise
turn
an
tool.
instrument?
You need,
okay,
you need
cool.
turn tool, Google Earth Pro, and the file folder full of KMZs, or just the zip file.
Gurgler.
The zip
I'm
file
working
full
on that.
of
I'll catch up in a minute. We can carry on.
Okay. Yeah, perfect. Brett's last in the pecking order here. So, Auntie, are you ready to receive your first railroad?
Yes.
All right, I'm rolling the dice for you. It comes up as railroad. Wow, okay. It comes up as railroad number 130, which is the Yazoo and Mississippi Valley for 116 points. Do you want to keep it, or do you want something smaller?
Let's roll the dice again.
Do you want the smallest railroad in the game?
Yes.
Okay, I'll just give that to you.
I just want the Monpaw.
Okay, you can have the Monpaw. That's if we kept re-rolling, we would eventually get to the Monpaw. There's no two ways about it. So you enter number 65 in here, and I will add the Maryland and Pennsylvania to your folder on my desktop, or on my view here. Oh, we didn't pick colors before we started. You can set your color over here in column Q if you want. I'll try to match it. That goes for everybody.
Where?
Mark, are you ready for your first railroad?
Yes, let's do it. Let's see what I got.
All right, you get railroad number 118, which is the Trinity and Brazos Valley for 101 points. Do you want to keep it, or do you want something smaller?
Trinity and Brazos Valley. Where? Let me take a look and see what that is.
Well,
that puts me down. Puts me down on Texas.
All right.
Yeah, you know what? I'm already starting connected to the Gulf, and I'm probably connecting to Houston, and like that. That seems like a solid start. I'm good with that.
You've got Mexico as well.
Your railroad.
Yeah. So put in railroad number 118 for your starting railroad on the turn tool, please.
118.
And then Jersey, are you ready for your first railroad?
Let's try it.
Rolling the dice comes up with railroad number 3, which is the Atlanta, Birmingham, and Coast.
I want to go for something smaller.
You want something smaller?
Smaller.
Okay.
I'm playing with fire right now.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna let them slowly pick things here. I don't want the top chats to disappear. Let's see. Oh goodness, yeah, I have to scroll up here. Daniel Ruth. Oh goodness, Ralph. I go back and forth on this every time. Fireman for 16 months. Whoa, 16 months already. You've shown your girlfriend your East Broad top Roblox recreation project. You told her about it. Now she wants to go in person. She isn't a trained person, and you're in Missouri. That's awesome. Sounds like a keeper. Mega Mikey 75. If the 7 magic railroads merge together, will it summon a dragon to grant any wish? Perhaps. Conctech Railroad D&D. It's railroad tabletop. I wouldn't say it's necessarily exactly Dungeons and Dragons, but you know, it's along those lines. ATSF 2926, 15 months. Love your stuff, Heist. Cheers from New Mexico. Thank you, my friend. Need to get down there and see that choo-choo. That's here. Virtual Rough Hand Productions. You just watched the new Railroader video. The moment between Jersey and the 14 left me dying. If you're not a member, join just for that video alone. Long live the CNJ. That was really funny when it happened. I feel bad about the nature of that encounter, but it did make for good TV. Alex Beck, 4 months and still armed with citrus. Oh God. And Eric Brinker gifting a membership. Thank you so much.
How much smaller stuff is there?
There are a total of 12 smaller railroads.
Can you list them off?
Sure. The Tonopah roads, the Toledo, St. Louis, and Western, the Chicago and Eastern Illinois, the Illinois Terminal, the Ohio Electric, the Duluth, South Shore, and Atlantic, the Lehigh and Hudson River, the Toledo, Peoria, and Western, the Memphis and Charleston, the Richmond, Fredericksburg, and Potomac, and
Let's
the Oregon
keep
Electric,
gambling.
and the Ma and Pa, which is already taken. All right.
We're going smaller.
Okay.
Blackjack.
Okay, so that is a total of 12 items. So I'll roll a number between 1 and 12, and it comes out.
Brett.
Okay, it came out to 12. I can't actually. I screwed up. That would be the same railroad that Auntie got. It came out to 8 for real this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is the Toledo, Peoria, and Western for 36 points.
How big is the LNHR?
It is the one above that, so you just missed it.
Fuck! Okay.
So you want
And
the
which
Toledo?
one did I get?
The Toledo, Peoria, and Western. It's road number 115.
I got the TP and W to start.
Yeah, you got the TPW.
Okay.
I'll take the TP and W.
All right, that's railroad number 115. If you drop it in
It
on the
goes
sheet for your name,
nowhere.
yeah, good luck with that one.
Yeah, good luck with that one. But it goes somewhere.
It's actually not a bad place to start. You're right smack in the middle of the country. All right, railroad number 115. I'll just put that in for you. Goose, are you ready for your first railroad?
Okay, I'm gonna hit these top chats because I see Solaris as being ridiculous. And Jersey got his choo-choo. Side note, Jersey and Ellis's POVs are linked in the description if you want to take a look at those. Ellis has got the global board up. This is kind of my board here in Google Earth, and then if I pull up Ellis's popped out stream, you can see he's got my railroad there. That's got to be Jersey, and then that's Auntie over there. So anyway, we're going to be flipping around with it. But top chats here. SPAC in 17 months and counting. This game looks like a lot of fun. You may have to try it someday. LOL. I think it is going to be fun. And Solaris, good lord, my friend. Thank you so much. The first economy breaker of the new year. Goodness. When you're working for CSX in Nashville or out in your yard, Whale, I was queuing up. Oh, where you're giving a backup signal. The lantern slipped out of your hand and went around 50 to 75 feet in the air. It was also a rechargeable lantern, so it went spinning and everybody went running for cover. Goodness. I've heard of people throwing hard hats. I've never heard of someone yeeting a lantern while giving signals. That's a new one. But yeah, vertical danger.
Underneath your name there. Jake, are you ready for your first railroad?
I am.
Your first railroad is railroad number 42. Jake, are you ready for your first railroad? Which is the meaning of... Sorry, no, it's the Pittsburgh. Your first railroad is railroad number 42.
I'll take it.
Which is the meaning of Pittsburgh for 238 points. Not a bad... you're the first person to start in New England, which...
I'll take it.
Gives you Pittsburgh for New England has some of the easiest monopolies in the game. You're the first person to start in New England, because it's pretty easy to box everyone else out of New England if that's all you focus on. New England has some of the easiest monopolies in the game. 42 because it's pretty easy to box.
Where is the second set of sound coming from?
42. Railroad number 42 for you. If you can put that down on the sheet. Grateful. Are you ready for your first railroad?
Hit me.
You get railroad number 8.
I have
which is the Boston and Albany.
audio.
So much for being the only one in New England, Jake. So much for being the only one in New England, Jake. If Grateful decides to take it.
I don't know what is causing that sound. I think I fixed it. Okay. I had a weird audio double glitch where I was getting your audio and my audio at the same time, and it was just like we had a little bit of a fun echo slapback situation going on.
Oh, jeez. Why does this show who's moused over Jake's starting railroad cell? Because it's not showing it. Oh, wait a minute. I think I know what happened. No, Jake, just put in 42 underneath your name, not in the list.
Oh.
In starting road, as in cell G4.
Oh, okay.
Miss.
Nailed it. All right, why are you ready for your first railroad?
I'd like to solve the puzzle, Bob.
Okay, 59, which is number 290. That's the Lehigh Valley. Do you want to keep it, or do you want? Or sorry, 290 points. Do you want to keep it, or do you want something smaller?
I'll roll for something smaller.
Okay, stuff that's smaller than the Lehigh Valley, of which there are quite a few things, because that's a decent-sized railroad. There are 92 items smaller than the Lehigh Valley, so rolling a number between 1 and 92 gets you railroad number 76, which, oh god, this is going to be difficult to parse. That's 62, 71, 75. The Grand Rapids and Indiana, number 45 for 52 points.
Sure, why not?
All right, Grand Rapids and Indiana, number 45. Go ahead and put that in the sheet. And these are our starting railroads. I am going to get everyone's color in really quick.
RGB value for mine is in VC&T text.
I am not going to be that specific. I'm gonna get as close as possible to what these are, with the default options that Google Earth gives me, because that takes an awful lot less time. Right, Jersey is a dark blue.
Okay, while he does that, more top chats. Somebody was a member for 18 months and they retracted their message. Thank you for being a member. Tamorad, tomorrow's your birthday, and as part of that, you wanted to say thank you for the countless hours of content full of enthusiasm, love for Steam, and all things trains. Keep doing the thing. Thank you, my friend. January's been slow, as I'm sure many have noticed. I've been taking a break, and it has been great. There will be a couple episodes coming out, mainly keeping the Railroader sessions going for everyone to keep getting that fun at the engineer tier and everything. And as well, there's going to be a K37 kitchen episode, and maybe we'll kind of ramp up towards the end of the month. But it's been really nice to just kind of like not think about YouTube for like the first week of the year. It's been great. So anyway, happy early birthday, my friend. 94 Chevy, ever had to change an alternator on the roadside in 20 degrees Fahrenheit, Central Ohio? Hashtag been there, done that. Hashtag old trucks for life. Long live the eat shit and die. I can't say I've had to do that, but wow, I'm glad you got it done. And RSR Kai, you're, oh my god, it's been a year. Ah! That tracks. Anyway.
Your Honor, I would like you to guess.
Are you going to take the Pennsylvania Railroad first?
Yes.
All right. Well, you know what?
Predictable.
On brand, Auntie.
Yeah, I was
Just,
gonna say.
just on brand.
Okay.
I
well,
already have my folder in my own Google Earth labeled as Pennsylvania Railroad Company, so...
Outstanding. All right. Well, that is railroad number 96. If you put that in for your railroad number 1, and we will talk to you next week. Jersey, what is your first railroad pick?
Camden and Amboy.
Hamden and Amboy. Okay. That is railroad number 13 for 63 points. I can't help but notice that you are nowhere near the Camden and Amboy.
This is a surprise tool that will help us later.
All right. Listen, if you end up getting a 50% point penalty because your railroad does not connect, don't come crying to me.
It's okay. It's okay. I have a plan, Arthur.
Seriously, it's almost like somebody took the one railroad that would allow you to connect immediately.
It's
I'm sure there are
okay.
others. Okay. Next up is Ninja.
I'm gonna say the Illinois Terminal.
Illinois Terminal. Okay, that is railroad number 52
Okay.
for Ninja. Actually going to, and I'm going to update everyone's railroads with their correct color as we come through here.
I might have fucked myself because I know precisely nothing about Southeastern railroads.
Well,
I'm in
You've got some time
Michigan
to-
of all places. Michigan!
I'm sorry.
Good luck, Goose.
oh god, yeah. And just for reference, Goose is down here. Goose is the central of Georgia. Well, you've got some time to figure it out. You've got exactly 60 points, in which time we will have at least 4 other turns, starting with Brett.
I would like the Great Swirling Oval.
Really? You're going to take the New York Central right off the bat?
Why not?
All right. We'll see you next week.
Yep.
Shit.
This is you pick a big railroad if you've really got to go to the bathroom. But yeah, that is railroad number 80. You can drop that on the sheet. And now it is Ninja's turn again. Ninja's only taking small railroads. Ninja only has 90 points in total with 2 railroads.
The Illinois Central was my next choice.
Okay, the Illinois Central.
The
All right, that'll keep
Illinois
you busy
Central.
for a bit.
That didn't last.
The Illinois Central.
Monday morning rail. All right, Ninja's the first person to do 3 railroads. The Illinois Central is railroad number 51. You can drop that in your list. Next up is going to be Jersey.
Okay, I'm gonna go for... You didn't see this one coming. The Central Railroad Company of New Jersey.
Holy crap, no way.
No way, really?
No.
The CNNJ?
Everyone was surprised.
Central Railroad of New Jersey for 164 points. That's railroad number 17.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Jersey is inching his way towards
Are-
his starting railroad.
Are you alright?
What?
What? Who?
What happened?
No, my cat jumped and kind of missed the desk.
I thought you were gonna call me mentally
No.
ill.
Orange.
Apollo, no!
Oh, no.
No! Good kitty,
That
but
is-
no!
All right, Mark, it's your first turn.
I just found something that I wanted. Can I go for the Gulf, Colorado, and Santa Fe?
Yes, you can. The
Ah.
Gulf, Colorado, and Santa Fe. This is one of the 4 or 5 pieces of the Santa Fe that got chopped up.
I was gonna
I think
say.
that's it. Yeah. Most of them have the word Santa Fe in them. I mean, in the distant past, all 4 Santa Fe's.
And I
worked in
assume
harmony.
those 2 are contiguous, yeah?
Yes, these 2 are quite contiguous.
Good. Good.
Um,
Good. Yes.
Put that number
Question
in.
regarding boundary conditions.
Go ahead.
As far as crossing national boundaries go, do we have to actually...
God damn it. 403 guy, I should play tracks the train set game. Sure. 94 Chevy, does Jersey's plan not allow house tracks of the New Haven? Probably. Jordan Freeman, you vote Jersey has to take the New Haven. He's not going to. Solaris on the Murphy branch and Railroader connect to Chattanooga or Atlanta. I don't know. And Nick Bestfader, thank you for gifting 20 memberships. Very much appreciate you. So I am what the standings? I guess Ninja's got a huge railroad, so he's doing well, and so is Brett. But
You stare too long into it, I cannot take responsibility for what happens to you, but it can answer your questions. If you've got any questions in particular, or if railroads connect, if you've got that kind of question, you can just ask me.
I see.
Grateful, it is your turn.
There is an asshole in air jail.
Oh god.
Sorry,
He's
what?
on the move.
Oh god.
He's making a break
the
for it.
DNH.
Oh, the DNH,
Yes.
my beloved.
You're going for the Hudson?
Delaware
I
and
like
Hudson
pretty
Railroad.
colors.
217 points.
I have a lot of
that is-
opinions on the B&H.
Oops, I gave it to Goose by accident. Hold on, that's the wrong spot. There we go. The BNA and the DNH. That's a good combination, honestly. It's rare that more than one person claims the points for getting to Boston. You might imagine why. All right, that is railroad number 32. If you want to put that on your sheet as railroad number 1, or on the sheet. Next up is going to be, looks like Jake.
So for purely strategic reasons only, I will be taking the New York, New Haven, and Hartford Railroad.
Okay. Is that what you have to say so Jersey doesn't get mad at you?
Yes.
Oh!
New York, New Haven, and Hartford, railroad number 82.
It be your
That's for
own.
Jake.
I thought we were friends, man!
Hey, look, man.
Look, how the fuck else am I going to get out of New England?
I don't know! That go through Canada! I don't care!
Look, it's the best choice. It gets me to another metro area.
I think Jersey and I have a monopoly on said metro area, though.
Alright.
Remains to be seen how this
Still
all
no
shakes
Brett's
out.
there,
But
What
New York.
railroad is... Hold on.
yeah, Jersey, it's
I need to look
your
something up.
turn. You've got your third pick coming up.
Okay, I'm gonna go for the Chicago and Eastern Illinois.
Okay, the CNEI, Chicago and Eastern Illinois.
Green would
We
like to
drop
talk to
that
you.
in for Jersey.
Nah, I got
At least this connects to your original railroad.
I'm formulating.
Okay, Goose, it's your turn to pick.
I'll go ahead and take the Southern.
Okay, the Southern. Yeah, it's one of the largest railroads in the game, but it will definitely give you some connections. One of the few railroads that connects to Washington, D.C. And it pairs decently with the Central of Georgia, mostly because the Southern is one of those railroads that I had to carve to pieces to make it fit in the game.
I was
None of
gonna
these
say,
Yeah,
I was looking at stuff, and this looks like the only way to get out of Georgia.
there are definitely other ways out of Georgia, but the Southern is certainly the most iconic. Yeah, there are no railroads in the game larger than 1,000 points, and that was done by taking the biggest railroads and ripping them apart. Jersey,
Hold
what is
on, I
your
need
next
to, I
pick?
need to see something.
All right,
Hold on,
Jersey,
let me
just-
formulate here for a second here.
Okay,
Let me
I'm starting the
see.
timer.
How many timer do we have? Or
I-
how much
I've-
timer do I have?
I've got a 5-minute timer because that's usually what I do with the people who take way too much damn time.
Okay, so if I go
You know
to,
who you are if you're watching.
if I go to here and I do that, do I need that, or do I do I just do the supreme funny and gun for the railroad that I crucially need?
Jersey, you've put yourself in such a predicament.
I'm getting the Baltimore and Ohio.
Oh, there you go. There's your solution. Baltimore and Ohio. There are people that I know that do this constantly, that always pick pieces that are disconnected from their current railroad and then fill in the gap, and it always makes me so nervous. Because failing, because ending up with a disconnected system means you're going to be at the bottom of the barrel.
Failure!
Anyway, all right, Grateful. It's your second pick.
Certainly the fourth is their difficulty setting of the ICC randomly denying mergers because they're icky and have cooties. Well, I'll have to ask Ellis that in a second. And Nathaniel Lombardi, holy shit, 2 years already. I feel old. I do too.
Play for me there.
Ellis,
yeah. Sir,
my top chat folks would like to know if there is a difficulty mode of this game where you have the ICC randomly denying mergers because they're icky and have cooties.
Oh my god, that would be hilarious.
Write that down. Write that down.
It's the thing in Jackbox. It's the wheel of losers in the one trivia game.
Here's how we do it. Here's how we do it.
Flip a coin.
Everyone in the game gets one veto.
Oh
They get to put pressure on the ICC and say deny that merger.
So it's not even the ICC, it's the crooked ICC, and we're lobbying.
Exactly.
Neat. Cool.
Oh,
Great.
that would be
Awesome.
We'll have to consider that as a rule for the future. That's genius.
I strive, if nothing, but to create a realistic game here. Just ignore the fact that the railroads are completely nonsensical and not realistic at all.
I was going to say, I have not yet had the chance to point out on my stream that the Denver and Salt Lake is half narrow gauge, half standard gauge, and also includes the RGS.
Yeah. We'll get
The
there.
DNSL has the RGS.
It does.
It was
Oh
one of the
my
Rio
God.
Grandes was going to get the RGS, and I just picked that one like flip a coin.
That's not a
Speaking
Rio
of which, Mark,
Grande,
it's your turn.
technically.
Oh, speaking of which, it's my turn. Okay. Can I get the Atchison, Topeka, and Santa Fe?
Okay,
See ya.
another piece of the Santa Fe.
Wow.
We can't let him assemble the entire Santa Fe.
I don't
That's not
want
good.
to assemble the entire Santa Fe, but I mean the Santa Fe seems to be a good choice here. So
Don't let Mark put all the pieces of Exodia together.
Yeah, exactly. It's like Infinity Stones.
literally.
All right, that is railroad number 2.
Number 2.
I'll drop that in for you.
Sweet, thank you.
Grateful. Your turn again.
The Northern Central.
The Northern Central. That is maybe one of my favorite chunks of the Pennsylvania. Northern Central. That is railroad number 87. And that'll get you... God, the Northeast already looks just like a disaster. It looks like a mess.
We've just made biblically accurate early U.S. railroads right now.
Yeah. Railroad number 87. Put that in for you. All right, Jake, second pick.
Erie.
The Erie. The Erie is a very good railroad in this game. It is a really inexpensive way to get to Chicago from New York, relatively speaking. So, not a bad choice. That doesn't sound good. Yeah, Jake, that's railroad number 41. You can drop that in. Ninja, you're going to be up next.
Okay. I will take the Wabash.
Wabash!
Wabash.
Dude, you're just taking all the north-south railroads.
Yeah, you
That's
bet.
railroad number 123. That was Ninja.
I
need
must
to keep
reach
checking
New
who's
Orleans.
Nolans.
Nolans. Yeah, there's the
Nolans.
Wabash. Here's how it fits into the system, for the record. Not what I would call a southern railroad, but it is what it is. And Ninja, that railroad was small enough that you go again.
Ooh. That means I get a pick again. That's tough.
I
Let
know.
me see what other railroads in Illinois I can pick.
The Illinois Central.
Listen, I'm sorry, but the monopoly on Illinois has sailed. It's already a mess in there.
Nah, don't worry. We got this. Pull it back together.
Getting the boys back together.
You know what? Why not? I'll
We're
go
getting
for the
the band
Chicago,
back
Rock
together.
Island, and Pacific.
Okay, the Chicago, Rock Island, and Pacific.
Mighty good
There's
road.
Ooh.
something interesting. There's something attached to this CRIP that the Colorado folks might notice.
The Crip?
Yeah.
I fucking love the
Uh,
crypt. Bum-ass railroad,
Hold
but
on,
you know.
It is a bum ass.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. What the? Is that Tennessee Pass?
No,
Yeah.
not quite.
Well,
Is it the
That's-
Midland?
Is that
I can't see
is
it.
that the
That is-
Colorado
I can't
Midland.
see
Midland?
it.
Uh,
It connects
is
to
the
Colorado
Midland.
Springs and goes
Oh.
up, therefore Midland.
yeah.
That's evil. That is evil.
That's fun.
Once again, I was just staring at a map of
Oh,
Colorado, going,
God.
"Okay, we've got these railroads. What am I gonna do with them? I'll just give the Midland to the CRIP so that it has a way to connect to the DNSL."
It's better than, just throwing the Midland to the wolves, which is what the ICC
What
did.
a
It's fine.
despicable system.
Yeah, someone vetoed it. All right, Mark, it's your turn.
Oh boy. Okay. While I'm here, I do want to do the couple top chats because they are related to the game, of course.
Go ahead.
From 94 Chevy. Hey Brett, don't be wearing no blue and yellow coming back out of the state up north. And Surly the Fourth. Yes, Southern Pacific Santa Fe denied because F Whistle U. Bonus. Is there an SDNA in here? Who wants the Impossible Railroad? I believe it's part of the SP, isn't it?
I think it is part of
It,
the
It
SP.
is.
it is currently part of the SP. Until this most recent round of updates, it was a standalone railroad.
Delightful.
It wasn't very useful, and I realized when I was breaking other things up, I had to consolidate things. I keep the game at a perfect 130 railroads because it works well with the way the scoreboard is set up. And I was looking at other railroads to merge in, and I went, I'll just give the Impossible Railroad back to the SP. Like, just get it out of here.
Go away.
We've had people start with it and get very frustrated.
Cornered the market on goats and
Makes
sand.
sense. Anyway, the last
Yeah.
one, Sing Fo, I think. Welcome to the conductors. Thank you. Okay. Is the nickel plate still on the table, or did somebody already get it?
The nickel
I
plate
think the
is
nickel plate
still
is
on the
available.
board.
I would like the nickel plate then.
All right, the nickel plate, which the reason this is confusing is because it's got the long name that is not nickel plate.
New York, Chicago, and St. Louis. That
There
one.
you go.
NYC and
That's railroad number
STL.
81.
Okay,
Yeah,
81.
not to be confused with NC and STL.
Yeah, it's a different railroad. Also, Wing says the Impossible Railroad should be removed from your inventory every other turn to be realistic.
Yeah, you need to have some way to simulate the your railroad getting smoked.
Yeah, honestly, that should happen to parts of the Lackawanna too.
That's the Erie Lackawanna.
Oh yeah,
You
yeah,
need to specifically if you merge the Erie and the Lackawanna for some reason.
yeah. You have to roll for hurricane damage. Just like roll a d20.
Oh, here comes Agnes.
All right, Grateful, it's your turn.
The B&M.
The Boston and Maine. Okay, yeah, locking down. New England is getting locked down. Certainly.
I was gonna say.
It's funny because you would have. Oh no, you started with what? Oh yeah, no, you'd have North and South Station. That's chaotic.
Train pulls in, runs across the street, boards second train.
It's funny because Rhode Island, the first major railroad station in my home city of Providence was a double terminal. It was not a through station. It was two terminals backed up against one another. It was the same building, but they wanted to make sure you got off a train. You had to get off a train to get on a different train to keep going because they figured, sort of like having to walk through the airport terminal, you might buy something on the way.
Exit through the gift shop.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, Grateful, that's rare number
What, Polar
9. I'll drop
Express?
that in for you.
Oh, thank you.
Take some mugs with you on your way out. Mark, it's your turn again.
Can I get the DNSL, please?
The D and SL.
I mean the
Yes,
RGS.
yeah, you can have the RGS.
Download.
I'm telling you, before a week ago, the Rio Grande was all one thing. It was this giant, expensive railroad that helped no one. Sounds familiar.
That does sound
That's
familiar.
just reality.
Again, perfectly realistic game with no issues.
Perfectly balanced.
Hey, Auntie.
Auntie finally gets to play.
Yeah.
God.
Jesus.
I will take the Chicago Burlington and I'll take the Burlington.
The CB and
You
Q.
son of
okay.
a bastard!
Hey, listen. The more you complain about being screwed over, the better odds you are at getting the most screwed points at the end of the game. It doesn't matter if you're
I'm
actually
complaining
being screwed
the
over.
most!
Yeah,
I am
exactly.
being loud about how screwed I am.
Yes, that.
So it's going great. Auntie takes the CB and Q. That's rare number 23. You can drop that in your list. Next up is going to be Jake.
Chicago, Milwaukee, and St. Paul, please.
Chicago, Milwaukee, and St. Paul, which is the Milwaukee Road.
The Milwaukee Road.
Milwaukee
Road.
Road.
Importantly,
All
no
right,
Pacific
everybody, say
extension.
it with me.
But it's a good railroad nevertheless. That is railroad number 27. You can drop that in your list. It looks like Brett is going to be up next. Let me guess, your plan A, B, and C got taken already.
Just plans A and B, and
No,
C I want to stack up against something that's downloading currently. I'm flying blind, by the way. I'm just picking that sounds about right, and then uploading the KMZ to see what it looks like.
No, from the sounds of it,
Just
it wasn't
download
his
the
plan.
zip file.
From the sounds of it, it wasn't his
didn't want to
plan A,
import
B,
it
and
all.
C. It was his plan CB and Q.
Bastard.
Holy bastard.
I'm gonna go on a gamble
Uh-oh.
with the Union Pacific.
Okay. I don't
Bold
think
choice.
I don't think that connects to you, but
It
It's
does
a gamble.
not.
119 to the Union Pacific. Let me turn everyone's railroads back on. It's getting to the point of the game where having everyone's railroads open at once is being a little bit problematic.
I was
But
gonna say.
it's fine. Everything is fine. That's railroad number 119. I'll drop that in, and then Grateful, you're up next.
The
Union
GT.
Pacific is the 119.
The Grand Trunk.
Yes.
Grand Trump.
Grand Trunk. Railroad number 47
Trunk.
for 70 points. Gets you over there into
You
Toronto.
said 47?
I believe that's railroad number 47. Yep, railroad number 47 for 70 points. Okay, let's turn everyone's railroad back on again. You do go again, though. 80 points until Jersey's turn. Jersey's on deck.
Fuck.
If you take the Grand Truck Western, that's only 77.
We'll let that go. I'm gonna grab these top chats here. Spacing Out with Ginger at Maine is just the Arby's hat. It kind of is that shape, isn't it? Zerg Smasher Gaming, what's a pirate's favorite vegetable? Artichoke. I don't think they do that because scurvy, but yes. Glenn Holland, Lego projects are cooking recently. Hope you're well, Mark. Looking forward to seeing you again in a couple weeks. Me too, man. I'm excited to see what you're gonna debut at the show. It's gonna be fun.
Which one is this?
You try to scroll across the map too fast, you'll just get yeeted into, like, Asia.
Does anybody have the Central?
Yes.
Yeah, somebody's got the Central.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Central's taken.
Shit. Ooh, what's this one? The Northern Central.
The Northern
That's
Central,
already
I
taken
believe,
as
is
well.
also taken.
Shit. I think I'm the one that have it.
Are you?
You are.
I think
Yes.
so.
You're the one that has it. Yeah, I know.
I told
want
him
it
we
for
already
myself.
got one.
No, you say that, sir.
Okay,
Go
what
for like, I don't know, BR and P. Do you touch the BR and P? I don't know why you'd want it, but
It's there.
Pittsburgh,
it's there.
Yeah, what, Buffalo...
Yeah, the
Buffalo,
BRP.
Rochester, Pittsburgh. Yeah.
The burp.
Do you want to take it?
Oh, I guess I'll take the burp.
Okay, take the burp.
Thank-
Excuse you. That is railroad number 10 for 256 points. You do connect. You're making a fairly competent-looking system in the coal region there. That's not bad.
Boy, those are words that don't go with my name very much.
Well, you know.
What railroad
that's,
number is that?
That's railroad number 10, so now it's Jersey's
Oh,
turn.
thank you.
I'm gonna go for the Wisconsin Central.
You fuck.
You took his cheese.
How dare you! You hoser!
Race to Chicago.
Cheese grommet.
What railroad number is that?
I believe it's 129.
It is one.
129. Okay.
My God, I'm glad I played this game. This is fun.
Which means it's Goose's turn.
It's Goose's turn. Goose, you get to pick
Finally.
a second railroad.
Final.
Yeah.
TNNO.
Ooh, the Texas and New
Texas
Orleans.
and New
That's a good
Orleans.
pick.
Everyone was shocked.
That is a good pick.
The Texas and New Orleans. That is railroad number 112. Yeah, that's a great pick. That gets you Mexico. It gets you way out there in Texas.
Tejas.
It gives you a potential connection to what's left of the
Yeehaw.
Southern Pacific. All right, that's railroad number 112. I'll put that in for you. Ninja, it's your turn.
Holy
And then,
Christ.
Mark, you're on deck.
Okay.
I'll take the Mobile in Ohio.
Oh, the Mobile in Ohio. Okay. The M and O. Notice that the GM and O doesn't exist in this game. That I pulled apart badly
Thank
enough. That
God.
the original did not exist.
Wait a minute.
Uh,
Drew, are you gunning for ICG?
No, not intentionally, but yeah.
Hey, get off my fucking
It's just-
keyboard.
It's just built into him.
The ICG has got to be the funniest merger of all time because they're just like,
Ohio.
well, this was a bad idea. Let's unmerge.
I keep hiding all the railroads, thinking that's going to help me when I just have to turn them all back on in a second. Yeah, that's railroad number 73, Ninja. You
right.
drop that in the list. And then, Mark, what's your pick?
I would like the Chesapeake in Ohio, please, which
Ooh,
is
that's a
number
big
19.
purchase.
That is a big purchase.
All right, the C&O. That's one of the most expensive railroads of the game. Goes to Mark.
I was running out of options to get to the Atlantic.
Yeah, no, I definitely understand where your head's at. I'll show just Mark's system for a second here for that's an interesting. Usually when someone's hesitating, I walk through each system and just sort of give some commentary. Jersey, it's your turn.
Chicago, Milwaukee, and Pound.
Ah, the Pacific
God
Extension.
damn it!
Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
oh. I would once again like to emphasize how much I have been screwed and no one else.
Somebody has. Oh wait, no, that one has.
I was going to say Jersey has have done the thing. You did the meme.
no.
I did the meme.
He's found he made a Northwest
Found
Passage.
the Northwest Passage.
Got to my brain cell, Goose.
You don't even know that entire song. It's not funny for you.
It's
God,
true.
I remember when we freaked the fuck out of you at Layton's.
That was I rewatched that episode recently, and it's very funny. I do have a couple top chats that are related to the game here, so I'm gonna interrupt us briefly.
For just one.
No,
That's not. I
Certainly-
don't think one of the top chats is sing Northwest Passage. I'm sorry.
It probably will be now that you've said that. But anyway, Surly the Fourth. Legit question: do the Great Lakes railroads like the Pure Marquette include their car ferry services? Could be a backdoor into Canada.
No asterisk. We don't really have Canada done yet. These KMZs were from a website called Mississippi Rails, which I should shout out because without that site and those dedicated people, we would not have this game. And they were just the continental United States. The Grand Trunk was handmade by folks in my Discord out of a giant KMZ of Canada. And more Canadian stuff may come eventually. I joked when we started that we don't have the Mexico DLC installed. I have KMZs for Mexico. The railroads are not balanced at all. But there is one car float in the game, and that is the Ann Arbor, both to itself and to the Green Bay Western, which are all lumped into the Ann Arbor across Lake Michigan. So there is a car float.
That's fun. Anyway, moving on next. Ivory Diamond, how about the Southern Railway? It doesn't make sense for my system. It might make sense. Somebody already has it, I think. Goose.
Yeah,
has it,
Southern's off the board.
Yeah. And
I was
then
gonna say I've got the Southern.
Solaris is asking what about the L&N, and I don't think I need to do much more down in the east because I've made it there, personally. Not to give away my strategy entirely here, but anyway. Fizz just wants to know when Heist versus the ES&D engineers on this game won. That could be fun. That would be
I would be
very
happy
fun.
to run more of these.
That'd be very fun. We could organize that. Mort Schwarzer, how's the DNRGW still unclaimed? Because I
We're
have half.
working on it.
I have half of it, and the other half of it does not serve me any real end goals. So yes.
Ellis, I have a question.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Can you drop down just a list of who has the railroads and not like light up the map? Is that a possibility or no?
Oh, what? Just to show who has what?
Yeah, just drop the boxes. Yeah, if that's possible.
You can also see on the spreadsheet who has what over on the right. There's the list of railroads, and it automatically marks off who's claimed them when you put in your railroad number. But if we want to just go, if we want to have a little half time, I can go through everyone's.
Yeah, no, I just didn't see that part.
Okay. Yeah, no, there's a lot of this way too much information on this spreadsheet. It is turned into. I was looking at the old spreadsheet longingly before we started this, and then I deleted it. This is a lot of. This is 3 formulas in a trench coat pretending to be scripts and macros.
Delightful.
This is. I love this sheet so much.
I've got about 8 top chats that I'd like to blitz through here while they're on the brain, and then can we keep rolling after that? Sorry to interrupt.
Absolutely, go ahead.
Jordan Freeman just got done bowling. The Wi-Fi here is crap. Give me the TLDR on this game. The TLDR is we're trying to make the biggest railroad possible that does the most neat, unique things to get the most score points. And so we're trying to, connect all the different water places and big cities and things and stuff. And we have to use historic railroads that Ellis has painstakingly put together and chopped for game balance. So anyway, Card Scientist Fireman for 4 months says, let them sing Northwest Passage. Go. Before you do, there's another one. So you get to sing it twice or once at the same time. Let me get through these. 94 Chevy. Brett's not making it to the playoffs like Michigan. F. Charles Aaron Malay. Hit us with that Stan Rogers, boys. Yeah. Northern Isle says that the Canadian roads are horrible to edit in the KMZ. I believe it. Patrick McNeely, you love this map on Google Maps. It peaks that autism just right. I'm glad. Javel Hayward, I think you should start getting railroads to get to the West Coast. Yes. Certainly the 4th, bonus points for fastest transcontinental express. That would be fun. That'd be a possible extra rule. And more chores just get the rest heist. Foam of practicality. Good. Thank you guys. All right, carry on, Ellis. Sorry to derail everything.
That's perfectly fine. Gave me a chance to catch up with some stuff as well. Grateful, it is your turn.
I just had it too. Hold on.
Big money, no whammies. Big money, no whammies.
Let's go gambling.
Let's go gambling.
Oh, dang it.
I know that.
Cousin.
I'm just
It
trying to
is
remember
your
what the hell the name of
cousin.
it was.
Hey, Nico.
Well, Mark, I'm sure you mentioned at the top of the show, but there are links to the other folks that are streaming here, including myself. I have everyone's railroad up on my screen at the same time. If you want to see what that looks like,
A little bit of chaos.
it looks like somebody vomited rainbow yarn all over.
Ellis, are the big
rainbows?
Are the big cities the ones that are called out in the Google Earth?
No, they are. So if you look at the score modifiers, there's a link on top 20 metro areas. It will bring you to an incredibly crusty image of the top 20 metro areas in the United States, and those are the ones that we use for the game.
I see. Gotcha. That is a little bit crunchy.
McAfee hates your website, by the way.
Oh yeah, no, it's I feel like I should like rehost this on my own site now.
I got it.
I'm every time I click on it, I'm worried that it's just not going to exist anymore.
I believe it's 88. The pod. Pennsylvania, Ohio, and Detroit.
All right, yeah, get in the pod.
I thought you said the pizza pod.
Pizza time.
Pizza time.
That is the POD is number 95.
That is forever what I will call pizza rolls now. Pizza pod.
Pizza pod.
All right. Barely makes a dent in what that area looks like on my map, but it is what it is.
Yerp.
All right, Ninja.
Seaboard Airline.
Seaboard Airline. Let me go and find that on the list somewhere. They're all in alphabetical order, but sometimes I forget how the alphabet.
How does
104.
alphabet?
Seaboard Airline is rare number 104. That goes to Ninja. And there we go. That is the largest filling in of the map that we've had in a little while. And Ninja, I can see your system in everyone else's, and it looks pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, Brett, you get your third pick.
Woo! I would like the Chicago Great Western, please.
Okay, CGW. Chicago Great Western, that is rare number 24. And let's add that in. So you've got you're in there. You're in there. You've got your connection, right? That fixes your hole.
Correct. Heh.
You also go again.
I would like the Ohio Electric, please. Or sorry, not the Ohio Electric. I would like the Louisville and Nashville.
Ooh, okay.
He's going for the L&N.
Doesn't stop
That's
here
an
anymore.
expensive one, 771 points.
Wait. Yes.
What?
I've fucked it. I've gone backwards.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna stick with the LNN because somebody will yoink it now. But yes, I'd like the LNN.
Oh, okay. You had a plan, and now
I did. I played myself. I got too excited and jumped the gun.
well, this is Brett's system on its own for anyone that's curious. There we go. Yeah, you do have a hole again. Just gonna point that out.
Yes, correct.
All right, that's row number 63, and it'll be a while until you call again. Grateful.
Woo! Grand Trunk and Western.
GTW. All right.
It is 46.
46 for 77 points.
Grand Trunk.
Grand Trunk.
Grand Trunk.
Hang on, I gotta do the
46.
Grand Trunk.
Thank you.
It's just a little one.
It's just a little one.
It's fine.
It's not so grand. Jake, it's time for your fourth pick.
I will take your finest Missouri, Kansas, Texas, please.
Okay,
Hello,
MKT.
She
Missouri,
cut the Katie?
The Katie. Yeah.
Left me a mule to ride.
Let's fill that into the map. That is railroad number 72. I'll put that in for you. Next up is going to be, it looks like Grateful again. Yeah. And Goose, you're on deck with only 1 point of difference.
Oh God.
Nice.
Pure Marquette, if nobody has
Air
it.
Market. Hold on, I need to fix. Somebody screwed up the font size in that cell right above yours. Which one did you pick? Sorry.
Pure Marquette.
Pierre Marquette. Okay. That is railroad number 97. That is for Grateful. Railroad number 97. Fill that in. And then that, yeah, that really fills out Michigan. 97, and now it's Goose's turn.
You already know. Give me that daylight.
Southern Pacific. Roll on. Railroad number 105. Somebody takes it. This thing used to be one of the biggest railroads in the game. Now it's a ghost town.
Less so.
Yeah.
It's a ghost town.
All right. I've got a. Oh, Maddie's next.
Yeah, it's Auntie's turn.
Uh-oh.
I will take the people who killed Timken Aces for 500, Alex.
That would be the Great Northern, right?
That would be the
No,
Northern
that's
Pacific.
The Northern Pacific.
Northern
Yeah.
Pacific. Okay, wrong railroad, right locale. Northern Pacific 88. I believe that's the largest railroad of the game. 964 kilobytes. I have no idea why it's so big, but it's effing gargantuan.
Okay. I've
so
got
there
a
you go.
question.
Go ahead.
Okay. So my railroad goes to a town just west of Paducah on the river called Joppa. If I get the Nashville NC and STL, could I use a car float and that would connect the system, right?
Yeah, it's close enough.
All right, then I'm going for the NC and STL.
NC and STL. Okay. I had to zoom in to see, so now I've got to fix my whole view. Give me a second. Come on. I should have hidden all the railroads before I tried to move my camera around. NC and STL. Let me delete that and then drop it in again for Jersey. That one's a stretch. I feel like I could have gone either way on that one, but there are probably worse officially sanctioned connections, so I'll let that one stand. NC and STL, which is railroad number 76.
Okay.
Nashville, Chattanooga, and St. Louis. Ninja, you're up.
Okay. I forget. Does anyone have the Great Northern?
No.
I'll take the Great Northern.
Shit.
Ninja takes the GN.
Motherfucker.
Railroad number 48. Yeah, people are beginning to make it to the West Coast. It's interesting that no one started on the West. People are beginning to make it to the West Coast, and of course, very quickly, we're running out of transcontinental routes. Meanwhile, Grateful is 3 picks away from sending us to the end game. So, everyone should be aware of that.
Does the game end when somebody gets to 12 railroads?
What happens is, once someone picks their final railroads, everyone else gets to pick one more. And then the game ends.
Grateful, stop being in last place for so hard.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I just found what I think I'm gonna pick if nobody fucking takes it.
Well, it's your turn.
Well,
So.
it's your turn. Yeah.
Great, I want the Northwestern.
The
Northwestern.
Chicago and Northwestern?
Yes.
Wait, which person
they
are you
would
saying
have
yes to?
Chicago Northwestern.
Okay, Chicago and Northwestern.
Chicago Northwestern.
Because they do have the car floats from damn it, like Ludington to Manitowoc.
I know where those places are.
And also connects in Chicago.
Stop picking small crap.
Yeah.
Honestly.
What do you mean?
The
Check out the
CNW
Northwestern
is
is fairly large.
It's almost 800
Chicago and
points.
Northwestern Railroad Company. That's for railroad number 22. I'll drop that in, and now you're doing. Jake, it's your turn.
Mopat.
Doing what?
The Missouri.
You're going for Mopat.
Missouri Pacific. That's road number 71.
Begins.
Goodness, I want to get these top chats. Sorry, folks. SPAC9, you're waiting to see who gets the Magma Arizona. Is that even an option? I don't think that's an option that's in the game. Noah Bloomwood, Norfolk and Western help me. Unfortunately, no. Thank you, though. Youths, have I tried to send K-28s to Alaska for more points? I'll ask Ellis if I can do that. Patrick McNeely, you got to get the DL&W for the cutoff, which connects Scranton to New York, or if you want fancy, the EL in the Morristown and Erie. Ooh, you saw what I was looking for. So we'll take a look at that in a second, maybe. Baxterville, when the next Ural Valley episode? You haven't seen one. I've been chilling this January with light amounts of content, so it's at some point probably this month. Christian Schluter, engineer, when you're going to acquire the Uinta. Just wondering when the Super Chief would detour via Mora Castle as a result of the inevitable catastrophic derailment caused by a failed smoke signal due to dieselization.
Columns V, W, X, and Y for your given railroad. It's all on the big table because we don't have to do that by hand anymore. Goose, it's your turn.
Give me 2 seconds.
Absolutely not.
How dare
Your
you?
2 seconds are up.
How dare he?
Hey, Dave.
How dare
Dare he?
So Ellis, there's a little bit of a glitch in your spreadsheet because it says the MKT touches the Great Lakes but not the Gulf.
Let me take a look at the MKT. Who has the MKT? I know you're gonna say 72. I do. There it is. Missouri, Kansas, Texas. That is a glitch. Good catch. I will fix that now. MKT is.
Those seconds are up.
It's okay. I'm fixing something. Wait. Oh, did you fix it?
I did not.
It says it touches the Gulf. It's marked for Gulf. MKT is marked for Gulf.
Oh, my eyes got misaligned all the way down the page.
That's okay.
It's easy to do with a spreadsheet this large.
Yeah, no, it's a little bit of a, it is what it is. Goose, do you know what you want?
Fuck.
The answer is no.
Ugh.
I'll put up Goose's railroad for everyone to take a look at, to think on, I suppose.
I'm between a couple options and I'm trying to figure out what's going to get me there the fastest.
Goose has East Coast, West Coast, Gulf, a Transcon, Washington, D.C., but not a lot of states and, just like the bottom part of the country. It's a railroad that's...
Craig Bryant, we'd probably never send 20 to the EBT. That'd be fun, but wouldn't make a lick of sense. And that would be a very expensive trip to make happen.
There's Auntie's. Auntie has two Transcons, basically, merged back into one at either end. That's interesting.
I am going to do the California, Arizona, and Santa Fe.
Okay, California, Arizona, Santa Fe. One of the Santa Fe's.
Santa Fe.
That's railroad number 11. California, Arizona, Santa Fe. And that's actually a really good one to get you up into San Francisco. You nab another, whatchamahoo's it with that? You nab
Metro
another
area.
major city.
Yeah.
Metro area.
That is railroad number 11. Let me drop that in for you. Jersey.
Hold on, let me look at something here.
What are you people doing between your turns?
I'm formulating!
Apparently not doing shit.
Spokane, Portland, and Seattle.
Spokane, Portland, and Seattle.
Just
Yeah, the cat's favorite railroad other than the Chessie.
Oh, you ass fuck.
Wow.
Who, me?
Okay.
Yes,
Seattle.
you.
It's you down into Oregon.
What
I
railroad?
didn't even realize you were up there. I've been too busy
Nobody
in my own
suspects the Pacific Extension.
The Central Railroad of New Jersey's Pacific Extension.
Fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
I will once again point out Jersey is getting close to bringing us to the end game. Goose, your turn.
Well, Jersey just fucked all my plans. So.
Oof, he's a... Oh, it's angry!
It's an angry one.
Okay.
Your plan involved the SP&S?
You wanted to get to Seattle, obviously.
A shock and confusion.
You see, I could be really, really fucking evil, but I really have no... It has no interest to me.
There's Mark's Railroad. I'll just cycle through these. There's Mark's Railroad. It's an interesting railroad. It's a little bit roundabout some respects, but
it's fine.
it's fine. You better hope nothing happens.
Now we
Missouri,
choose to
otherwise
be. Now choose.
Time. There's
what do you mean,
Jerseys.
Alice?
I'm just saying that the two halves of your system are connected by one line through.
It's true. We don't. We just wanted to get the fuck out of Missouri, so
It's so
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Get out before the ice storm hits.
They don't call it misery for nothing.
There's a ninja system, which, holy moly. If you try to trace a line through it, you'll get dizzy. That's quite a railroad.
For reals.
There's Jake's. Honestly, Jake's is not bad. Although, just like, don't worry about New England too much. It's just kind of a big tangled mess up there.
New England is basically me.
Yeah. Great Falls is interesting.
Fear me.
Contained.
I am the cluster.
Yeah. Definitely seen worse looking railroads. At least everything's together. And then Brett's is just like a giant T shape with a piece missing in the middle of it.
Ignore my piece.
It's fine.
Listen, if you need to go from New York to Salt Lake City, he's your man.
Hey, man.
Okay. I think I've got this.
Okay.
I'm gonna take the NCO.
Ooh, the NCO.
That's an option?
And I was kind of... I'm not surprised by that. But yeah, Nevada, California, Oregon, that's what you want if you're in that neighborhood. And yeah, it is an option. I like it.
It's way bigger than it ever had any right to be, but...
Absolutely. Does not make any sense at all. But... I don't have links, so see the other perspectives. Oh shoot. That's a good point. Can't post links here. Well,
wait a minute.
Sorry about that.
Does the NCO include the NCO, the Virginia and Truckee, the Carson and Colorado, the SP Jawbone branch, and the Shasta extension?
Yes.
Maybe.
Holy shit! Really?
It goes up.
Yeah, it's like if every podunk railroad on the backside of Sierras became like Exodia the Forbidden One.
I chose the Exodia narrow gauge.
All right, Mark, it's your turn.
Oh my god! Holy shit! This is when I do. Do I? Okay, well, if I do, I'm trying to fuck Brett. Because he's my competition. I think to go west. But
what
I think
doing, Step Mark.
Well, you know.
What are you doing, Step Hubert?
Homer.
I think I want the. I think I'm going to reserve my intercourse to later, because I think I will be able to get another turn very quickly if I make my move this way. Could I get, for the funny, the flat top 5 chime, the Detroit, Toledo, and Ironton?
Fuck! Absolutely make. Oh no! How is the DT&I critical to anybody?
It gets me to New York.
I'm in both anyways.
Wait, the DT&I goes to
New York?
No, it doesn't.
It does on your KMZ.
No.
Oh, then I
grabbed the right one?
It pops up. Take a look at it on my end when I toggle it. It is in both Ohio and it is also something in the east.
No, the DT&I.
The Delaware, Lackawanna, and Western is underneath it for some reason in the way that my shit opens.
Accidentally merged 2 KMZ files. Yeah, that happens.
Okay. So then I don't want that. Then
you don't want that.
Is the DL and W a thing that exists?
That is.
It has already been taken.
Not available.
Yeah. Okay, so I won't do those things because this whole time I thought that was gonna work, but the KMZ files were having a sad time.
The Detroit, Toledo, and New York.
Piss on a stick. Well then.
In a cup.
Pee in a cup. I will have to rethink what I want to do over that way. So I guess...
Oh, you were talking shit earlier.
I guess I will have to do the Central Pacific to fuck Brett.
All right.
Damn you! Waves fist in air, checks notes. The Central Pacific was a fun.
Yes.
That's the response I usually get when somebody picks the Central Pacific. It's why is that in the game?
Damn you!
But that completes a transcon. That's
it does.
solid.
That's Brett and I are the two people that are in that we're in Utah that need to go west.
Mhm.
And so
Jake,
there's another option.
Yeah,
But-
the funny option is left.
Jake, my heart can't take it. Please be swift with your turn. I'm literally pacing around my office.
No, so am I. Give me the Colorado and Southern.
The Colorado and Southern.
Fuck, I was
You're all
thinking
about to see what the CNS looks like in this game because it's
The CNS is
fucking slow.
It is a large CNS boy.
You and I are on the
CNS
same
was
page. I'm
gonna
like
be-
over here, like bouncing in my seat because I just want to make my turn.
Yep, same.
All right, that's where number 31. All right, Brett, your turn.
I would like the Ohio Electric
Okay.
because it fixes my hole.
Oh, that's right. Yes, that's fair. Well, I thought Mark
that-
was going to do something about your hole.
I would also like it because it's small and I can
Hey,
immediately go
yo.
again.
Okay.
So I'd like the Ohio Electric followed by the Western Pacific, please.
All right. Western Pacific.
Damn.
Did you put in the Ohio Electric on here?
I have not, no.
All right, yeah, drop in the number. I know, we can handle doing math, but drop in the Ohio Electric and then Western Pacific, and that is what this railroad looks like now. That's 127 is the WP. Ohio Electric is 90. 27. All right, and it's Jersey's turn again.
Detroit, Toledo, and Ironton.
You can have it now that I know that I don't
You're
actually
gonna go
want
to
it.
New York.
I already hit New York. I'm fine.
I don't think I'm getting to New York.
There's a joke in here about hitting New York a second time.
No! Jesus Christ.
Too soon, 24 years later.
Oh, no!
Wait, hold on. I have a sound for this. Where is it?
Turn on the TV, they hit the Pentagon! They hit the fucking Pentagon!
I won't hear it.
Jesus.
Now watch this drive. Anyway, Jake, it's your turn.
Okay,
we must
so
stop this terrorist threat.
I do
The
need some
GTNI.
assistance with this one because now we're reaching the limits of my knowledge and my ability to spam and find railroads.
Ellis,
Okay.
when you have a chance to check your DMs,
Uh-oh. Is
I
this
I have plans that I cannot say because the haters will
Holy
sabotage me.
Okay. Fuck
uh,
your DMs. I'm getting assistance from the game master right now.
It's I think so. I just added that to the game. I just added the first railroad you mentioned there. Sorry. I just added
Okay. I know what you mean.
second. Yeah. Not the NP obviously isn't the new one. I just added that to the game. I'm not sure everything about it. At any rate, what's next?
Thanks for the gift
So
sub.
I
Allison.
need help with finding something to go west.
Okay. Jake, let me take a look at your railroad
I'm
here.
kind of trashed because I can't get the Denver and Salt Lake to get to Salt Lake City and then take like something to get to California from Salt Lake City.
Is there a section of Santa Fe to California?
I was
'Cause
I was
they did go to
thinking
LA.
maybe a section of what about the nope, that's not there anymore.
Yeah, there's.
What about this one? Yeah, how about that? How about it doesn't quite get you all the way there, but there's the EP and SW that gets you further west.
Let me take a look at that
The El
one.
Paso and Southwestern. Otherwise, there aren't a lot of ways to get like into Utah there. So you might be a little bit hosed.
Yeah, get better
You
soon,
said
Mike.
and you said that
You're boned.
no. You said that I just need to touch the border, right? To get
To get nation points, yeah, you just need to touch the border.
then I will take that because that gives me a fucking NAFTA route.
Okay, there you go. El Paso and Southwestern to Jake. It's one of the little sneaky routes. I wasn't sure if you were going to connect to that. You might have had to take. I was wondering if you were going to end up having to take the other part of the Rio Grande to get back. But that's route number 40. Now it's Mark's turn.
Okay. I think I've got thing. I need to just figure out which of the two. Okay. Can I please have the Lehigh Valley, please? For the Department of Redundancy Department.
Absolutely. There's your New York connection. You did it.
I did it. I found one.
Yay!
All right, that is railroad number 59, the Lehigh Valley. It's Goose's turn.
59.
I will take the Oregon Electric.
Okay. The Oregon Electric. Oregon Electric. One of those that every time I look at it, I go, why is this in the game? But I finally found a use for it.
Okay. Lordy, let me get these top chats here. Craig Bryant, 491. 491 makes no sense to go anywhere, especially not back east. Dr. Steamy, the masculine urge to play a game in a spreadsheet looks super cool. Kudos to the creator. Ellis did a very good job with this. Mort Schwarzer, Missouri loves company, though. It's true. JSJ Inc., howdy, howdy. Howdy, my friend. Sonic Nick, 519, grab the Los Angeles and Salt Lake plus Cali Southern. That's not a bad shout. And ZVK Studios conductor for 21 months. Thank you.
It's number 92.
Oh.
Okay, so we have a tie in the points, which means two people are going to go at the same time. Jersey and Goose.
Okay.
I want you two to think about what you want next. Don't say it. Just
I already
tell
know
me
it.
Hold on, wait. Hold on. I don't know it though. Hold on.
Okay, well then, you have a minute. Think of what you want.
I have a minute.
Yeah.
Shit.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna have you both say it at the same time. And then.
Oh, I already had something typed out to you.
Hopefully they're not the same one.
Hold on. I'm formulating. I thought I had something and then I formulated wrong.
By the way, for the folks in my chat, if you go to Mark's channel, Heist, pretty easy to find. He has links to everyone that's streaming, which I think is just him, myself, and Jersey.
I believe that is correct.
Maybe in the future we'll have like a crazy multicam of this thing because,
it would be fun.
I'm glad everyone's enjoying this. I would lie. I would be lying if I. Lying if I said I wasn't nervous coming into this. I'm like, I hope my game works. Hope my spreadsheet works.
Okay. I got it.
It's quite the freaking spreadsheet, I tell you what.
All right. On three, I want you to both say it. 1, 2, 3.
Oregon and California.
Okay, cool. It's different. All right.
They
Jersey,
both opened with Oregon.
Yeah, I got scared for a second. But yeah, no, Jersey gets the Oregon and California. Which is rare number 91. And Goose, which one was yours?
Oregon, Washington.
Oregon, Washington. Yes. Yeah, it's always a little bit nerve-wracking when two people pick a railroad two people are picking at the same time and they are right on top of one another. I was really hoping you two wouldn't pick the same one because honestly, I don't have a provision for that happening. I don't know what's going to happen. It's never happened before.
Rochambeau?
Honestly, what I would probably say is, okay, neither of you can pick that one. Go both pick something else.
Fist fight.
Yeah.
Royal Gorge War.
Take things outside.
Yeah,
all right.
Goose, I challenged him to a gunfight.
Fucking both parties just roll a d20.
Go rig the local armory. Or we could have the other members of the game vote on who gets that railroad. Anyway, Goose, you actually go. You go again, or did you just not put it in?
I haven't put it in yet. Let me.
Okay. Yeah, it's row number 94.
94.
Right? Okay,
Yeah.
Drop that in, and we'll see where we're at. Ninja's up next. There are 80 points until Jersey goes again, at which point the end game will begin.
Fuck.
Yeah, Jesus.
I'm gonna go for the Norfolk and Western.
Oh yeah, that's a good pick this late in the game. That's an expensive railroad, but you waited to the right time to take it. Ninja takes the Norfolk and Western, and the rich get richer because this system is nuts. Ninja's got some aptitude in this game, apparently. That's railroad number 85. Go ahead and drop that in. Jake's going to be up next.
Okay, I will take the Santa Fe Pacific, please.
Santa Fe Pacific.
You bastard!
The fucker has become the fucky. For a third time, I would like to emphasize how I have been the most screwed in this game. I and I alone.
I don't know. I
Correct.
had my one possible route up to Seattle fucked.
See, you took the SPNS from me. I was wanting that the whole time, so you fucked me too.
Sure. Okay.
I'm just gonna emphasize that point.
Okay, can we
Guess
pull up
what?
Brett's system
Guess
for the
what
chat
time
real
it
quick?
is? Guess what time it
We're in
is?
the end game now. Jersey,
All right,
it's your turn.
go big or go home, baby. Northwestern Pacific.
I was just looking at that,
God.
you fuck ass.
Northwestern Pacific, railroad number 89.
My options
This
are dropping like
Holy
flies.
shit.
tremendous monster of a railroad.
Monster.
Monster. The drink.
All right, Grateful, what is your final pick?
It would be the Sioux line.
Okay. Not quite as bombastic. Not a bad pick.
Well, there's not too many bigger connecting roads I had available.
Yeah. Minneapolis, St. Paul, and Sault Ste. Marie. Great. Just looking at your railroad there, Grateful. I don't have really great prospects for where you're going to land in the order when we roll out the final scores, but you know.
Well, there's a fucking surprise.
It's okay. You got railroad number 69, if that's any consolation.
That was the winning point there.
All right, Auntie.
I am going to complete the Penn southern leg: Philadelphia, Baltimore, and Washington.
Okay, BB&W. Yeah, that's a good pick. Gets you DC. One of relatively few things that goes to DC. Although I believe you may have had that worked out already with the Ma and Pa. I'm not sure, or with the Pennsylvania. Okay. So that is railroad number 98. You got to put it down here.
Oh, right.
I got you. Got you though. Mark, last pick.
Okay, quick point of clarification. Is the size related to points as well?
The size is proportionally related to points, yes.
Okay, so in that case, I was between the Reading and the Frisco, and I'd like the Frisco.
Okay, the St. Louis, San Francisco. Yeah, just to make it perfectly clear, the point value is literally the size of the file.
Oh. So bigger size, more points, other than the modifiers. Okay.
Exactly.
Both of them gave me another city, and I was like, but I don't know if the size matters.
Giggity.
I've heard that it does.
I've been told.
I've been told.
So I've been told. I have it on good authority.
Yeah. Okay. That's railroad number 110. Put that in for you.
110.
And Goose.
Frisco.
All right. This is gonna be a confusing pick, but trust me, I have a plan.
Okay.
Spokane International.
Okay. Yep. There is exactly one reason why that railroad is still in the game, and you found it. Good pick. Clever. Spokane International is 107. It's got to go in the bottom box here. It's okay. I got you though. Wybold, what's your last pick?
Can I raise a point of protest?
About?
About specifically the TNP comes within a couple miles of the Mexican border and then just stops in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, you can tough guys at a grass.
Well, you know, I don't actually know why it does that.
Not the Texas and Mexico.
I feel like it should at least connect to the next large city, which would be on the Mexican border. Because it does just end in Sierra Blanca, which is a tiny little town of
end in Sierra
nothingness.
Blanca.
And it's like a few miles from the border.
I'm going to contest this contest.
I'm going to say, in this case, I'm going to make a note of this for future. I'm going to write this down so that I can investigate it later. But at the current moment, I'm going to need you to die by the stat sheet, so to speak.
We see.
In that case, I would like to re-emphasize how fucked I have been.
Because at its nearest point, that is still 17 miles from the border. You're not going to tough
17
guys
miles of nothing!
Exactly. There's nothing.
I think
Good
regardless,
day, sir.
I'm gonna die a pariah. I'm gonna go for the TNP just because I think that's the most sensical thing.
Oh, you know what? I know why. Okay. So
I have a feeling it was part of something else. Yes.
yes. Well, so here's the problem. The TNP cuts at that point because beyond that point, going west, it was overlapping with the TNNO. And because trackage rights are not a thing in this game because it makes the map look weird, the TNNO and TNP were cut back to that junction, and the piece they connect to was given to the Southern Pacific because that is the railroad they would connect to in El Paso. So
it's a
instead
single track main, though.
I know, right?
Exactly. It's my track.
Yeah. So instead of having two railroads overlapping to get to a point where they connect with the SP, I just brought the SP back to the point where they connect. So,
I'm still going with the TNP. I'm still calling shenanigans. I think that's crap.
Well, I'm sorry. It's just that sounds like a skill issue to me.
Yep.
God damn.
All right, Jake. What's your last pick?
I don't know a railroad specifically, but is there anything tiny that gets me to the Pacific Coast from where I am?
Let's see. Where are you? Hold on. Let me look at you.
I am
check
tickling Los Angeles's chin.
Check. There are two things that come to mind: the California Southern, which may or may not connect to you. I will check that actually.
Yeah, where is the tip of the Santa Fe of California?
The California Southern does not connect to you. Actually, you know what? You know what would get you to the Pacific? Would you like me to tell you?
Yes, please.
The LASL.
Let me find that. Hang on.
I believe the LASL should get you to the Pacific.
I was looking at it earlier, but I wasn't looking at that end of it.
Yeah, no, it does.
Yep.
It definitely does.
Yes, I will take it.
Okay. Jake takes the Los Angeles and Salt Lake. Honestly, I'm surprised it's still on the board. The LASL usually goes pretty quick.
Look, I'm happy. I have a transcon and a coast and a border to border. So
yeah, there you go. LASL is rare number 61. I'll put that in for you. And then Ninja.
Actually, I have all four coasts and border to border.
You get the last pick of the game. What'll it be?
The International Great Northern.
Oh god, yeah. I was hoping someone would find the International Great Northern.
Canada.
International.
No, Canada. International Great Northern Rare number 53. It goes from Dallas to the Mexican border.
Oh.
That's a meme.
Yeah.
The Great Northern.
It
Great South Northern.
trips everyone up. Okay, so here's what I want to do, and here's how I usually run it. So what I want everyone to do is take a screenshot of their railroad, put it in the Merger Mania channel with the name of the railroad as the text.
Hang on.
So everyone take a screenshot of your railroad, get your name for the railroad and put it in there as a text. Also put railroad name in here on the spreadsheet. You guys now take your time to figure out what your abominations are called and write them in on the spreadsheet. I see Wybold's ahead of me.
Probably just making up a name.
And this is Soarline. Okay, yeah.
I am listening to the snail in my ear. Where do we type this? Oh, there we are.
On the sheet in column O, and also with your screenshot of your railroad in the Merger Mania channel.
Where's the fucking Merger Mania channel again? There's too many goddamn channels in this Discord.
It's under YouTube, Twitch content. It's up there somewhere. Yes, and as pronounced.
Go for the deep WTYP lore. Call it the St. Louis Honolulu and Space Railway. The Costco.
Reach around in Western. God. There's going to be some of these where we're going to read the names out, and on, well, I guess it's on stream, so Mark can't even put, like, a loud whistle over it.
Did I just hear someone, like, lose their lungs?
Yeah, that was me turning into a Nazgul.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I see 4. I see 4 railroads out of 8.
I'm bringing back the classic Pennsylvania Pacific in parentheses PPRR.
Nice.
I'm stupid. I can't figure out how to do this shit.
And then we're gonna, yeah. So once we've got everyone's railroads out, I will walk through everyone's railroads and their names, and then we'll vote for best name. Then we'll vote for best system. Then we'll vote for most screwed, and then we'll see where everyone stands on the scoreboard. Currently, Ninja has the highest raw score, followed really closely by Jersey. Mark has the 3rd highest raw score, and then Jake, Brett, Grateful, Auntie, and then Goose. Which
I
Grateful, Auntie,
have
and Goose
plans.
Okay.
God,
Well, I don't know how much plans you can have because we're
Gonna
done,
say, I
we're
hate
done
to-
building the railroad.
I hate to tell you this.
No. I had a vision. The vision was realized.
Uh-huh.
Shout out to the cool folks on my server who are keeping tabs of the ice watchers that are piling in. Welcome to the party, and of course, I will take this opportunity to say, you can visit us there. You can also visit us on theironhorseman.com. You can check out our line of steam locomotive trading cards. I'm going to be working on more of those very soon.
Goose is currently building a Manitou and Pikes Peak extension of the fucking moon.
The Moonitou and Pikes
Oh, hey,
Peak?
Auntie.
Moonitou, yeah.
Damn it.
There we go.
All right, I see more railroads. Hold on, how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Who are we missing?
I have not posted mine yet because I can't think of a name, and I think I'm gonna go with a very stupid name.
Okay, all right.
Uh-huh.
I like Jersey's acronym. That's pretty fun.
Yeah.
They eat shit and die transcontinental.
I keep thinking about making a joke about my transcon because this is the fucking stupidest transcon. It does so much dumb squiggly north-south.
It is a transcon of pain. It's awful.
It is pretty bad.
Mine is pretty bad. Mine
Yours
goes
is also
from
pretty
northeast to
bad.
Southwest.
I'm thinking my name's probably gonna end up being corn and coal related because my density of network is where there's coal or corn. Mostly corn.
Coal shucker.
Bread and circus for the new era.
Mother shucker.
Mother shucker.
Shucked, sucked, fucked, and southern.
I like that mine is literally just calm.
You took the Gulf Mobile and Northern? I think I did.
I think you did.
Okay.
All right.
I came up with one. It's the Corner Coal Kansas Railway. The Cock Railway.
Nice. All right, who am I missing? Who hasn't posted a screenshot? I see one,
I haven't
2,
posted
3.
the stream. It's me.
Okay.
I'm working on it because I fucked my map up.
Oh, shoot. It
Yeah.
do be like that. If you need me to grab a screenshot for you, I will.
All right, top chats while we're here. Crayfish, sorry I'm late, but what is this? And hey, only 2 more months till the whole new year. You're gonna have to start, or till 1 whole year. That makes more sense. You're gonna have to check out the start of the stream when the VOD's posted. Ellis made this game. It's called Merger Mania, and you have to make the best railroad. And I'm apparently in the running for the top. So yeah. Crayfish, don't know why it put me as becoming a member. YouTube is so broken. Who knows? It does that. It said 10 months as a conductor on my end, but sure. Jopsy Duck, half a year from 2.5 years. Yippee. You mean 3 years at 30 months, my friend. Thank you. James Edwards, yes, DS, the S stands for super. Yes.
On the spreadsheet
Wherever
under
that
best
is.
name, it's in the O column underneath score modifiers and awards.
Are we all just voting for ourselves?
You
allowed to
can't
vote
vote
for
for yourself.
Okay.
Oh. Wait,
Put it
so
in the-
why are
put it-
people
somebody-
voting
somebody's
for
writing,
themselves?
Somebody's writing in the wrong spot. Nobody's voting for themselves. These are just the names.
Oh.
They aren't the votes.
Oh, where's the? Oh, but I. Wait.
I feel like having.
Put it in the top one, Mark. Put it
Where?
up here.
In the upper
I
box.
feel like Mark
Do I need to
doing
type the
a
whole thing
poll
out, or
would
can I
be
just put the
really
acronym?
funny.
That's up to you. We're missing the corrupt. That's it.
Shit.
There we
I
go.
fucked that up.
Bang.
When grateful, why does yours say CH?
I had it, and then I hit the wrong. I just tapped it, and I just totally deleted it. Hold on.
He's
Okay,
missing the
so
Uga and ooh.
From the top, though, while everyone gets theirs filled in. From the top, this is Auntie's Railroad. It's the Pennsylvania Pacific Railroad, or the PPRR. This is Tice's Railroad, which is the Corn or Coal Kansas Railway, or the Cock Railway. We have Jersey's, which, oh god, the Central Ornamental Railroad United and Pacific Transportation Company, or the Corrupt.
You should have said we turned the Great Lakes into Van Halen.
Van Railroad.
We have Goose, which is the Hoopa and Pacific. Ninja, which is the
Goose, I hate
Canada.
to break it to you, but your railroad is more of the rim job railroad.
I just realized my route color. I picked the perfect color for my name.
The Canada, U.S., and Mexico Railroad Company. That's Ninja. Jake has the Deep South, Reach Around, and Western, which I can't help but notice there's not a lot of Deep South in this railroad, but I suppose that's
That's
par
why
for
it's the
course for
reach
railroad
around.
names. Yeah. Grateful has the Chicago Union and Northern Territories, or the CUNT. That's this one here in yellow. And Brett has the Sadness and Shoreline.
Sore line.
Oh, Soreline.
As in, I'm sore
There's
about
no
being
H.
fucked and left in the desert.
Okay.
Somebody shot you in the head and left you in the desert. Tale as old as time. All right. So we'll go around the horn for votes. Everyone here is allowed to vote. So I'm just going to go down the list of people in the Discord chat instead of here in the thing, because we've got a bunch more people in the Discord chat than we do in the document. So, I need to put in mine first, which I think I'm going to go with, I think I'm going to go with the DSRT, or the DSRW, the Deep South, Reach Around, and Western. I think that's a great name. Okay. Grateful, who are you voting for? Can't vote for yourself.
Brett, the Sadness and Soreline.
Sadness and Soreline. Okay. Wybold, who are you voting for?
I'm gonna vote for the Corrupt Jersey.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one. Sitz, who are you voting for name?
I'm gonna go with the CUNT.
The CUNT, the Chicago Union and Northern Territories.
See you next Tuesday.
See you next Tuesday. Sticks.
See you next time.
I will go with I'll give Mark a pity vote. The Corn or Coal Kansas Railway.
Corn or Coal Kansas.
I'll take the pity vote.
Grand Funk is Twitchy's muted, so I'm just gonna go. Okay.
I will put my vote in for the Canada, U.S., Mexico Railway. Yeah.
Okay.
The Gooner.
For Ninja. All right, Ninja. Where's your vote?
I'm gonna have to go with the Corrupt.
The Corrupt. Okay, second vote in for the Corrupt. Mark.
I'm gonna go for the Fupa and Pacific because it makes me laugh the hardest.
Jersey.
I'm also gonna go for Fupa and Pacific.
I can't fault you, honestly.
Yeah.
Goose.
Fuck.
Everybody
I've got to go for
right
Corrupt.
on it.
The Corrupt.
That
All right.
took effort.
Auntie.
I'm gonna go for Gratefuls.
Yes!
Gratefuls, which is the CUNT. Okay. And then Caboose.
I don't know. The Cunt and the Fupa are both good options.
He's just gonna go for it. He's just dropping it on stream. Whoa, bam!
All I'm gonna say, Caboose, is you can pick my road, the Guna Road.
Ooh.
I'll go with the CUNT.
My railroad literally has a reach around. Come on, man.
The CUNT scores another one. All right, Wings.
What? Oh, I got to vote?
Yeah, you got to vote democracy.
For names?
Yep, best name.
I'm going to go with the Fupa and Pacific. This is very
All right,
funny.
Fupa and Pacific. All right, that's going to be interesting because it means we go
It's
into
a three-way tie.
We go into a three-way tie, which means we go into an instant runoff voting. So let me mark.
Oh shit!
Let me mark the 3 railroads here, and we will go top to bottom. You can only vote for one of these 3 railroads, and you can pass if you don't like any of them, or if you just don't want to vote. I'm actually going to put in for the Fupa and Pacific.
You traitor!
I'm sorry.
Oh wait, no, you didn't vote for me. Never mind.
I didn't vote for you last time, but you know.
You don't count, man.
Voted for the
You don't
reach
count.
around.
Burn the traitor!
She's a witch!
All right, Grateful.
We're gonna dump you in the harbor.
I'm also gonna have to go with the Fupa.
Okay. Brett?
Yeah, why not? Let's go with the Fupa.
Okay. Sits?
I have one question. Does the corrupt go to DC?
Yeah.
All right,
So
I'm
does
voting for the corrupt.
For the corrupt.
Good question.
All right, Sticks.
I have to go with the Chicago Union and Northern Territories.
Okay. CUNT. Grand Funk. Twitchy.
Oh yeah.
Twitchy, we are the trunk.
We are the trunk. Yeah, there's 2.
Yeah, but I come close to Vancouver, buddy.
Twitchy, are you like 10 miles away from your microphone?
I'm a home
having. This is why I'm muted, by the way. Is because I'm having mic issues. I will pick the the Chicago Union Northern Territories is pretty
Okay,
good.
Chicago Union Northern Territories. Ninja?
I'm gonna have to go with the corrupt again.
Okay, corrupt again. That's just like when Buddy Cianci got voted in a second time. Mark?
We've had one Fupa, yes, but what about second Fupa?
That's 4th Fupa.
Okay, Jersey?
Cunt.
Okay, but what do you want? What are you voting for?
Any of the children watching the stream, don't say that word.
Yes, no.
That is a very bad word.
Unless you're in Australia, in which case it's your best friend.
Yeah. All right, Goose.
I'm gonna say it anyways.
God, as much as the Cunt's a good name, it's such low-hanging fruit. I'm gonna go for the corrupt.
Okay, the corrupt. Yeah, I mean, the corrupt took effort, right?
Yeah.
Auntie?
See you next Tuesday. My vote's not changing.
See you next Tuesday. Okay.
What?
And then
What?
we could still run into another tie. Caboose?
That would be hilarious.
Well, you see, I voted for the CUNT before, but I like to diversify a little bit, so I'll go for the Fupa this time.
Okay, go for this time.
For those that know, they know.
Okay, Wings?
Wings?
Wings.
Bueller.
No
Screen is still
confidence.
muted.
Bueller.
I mean, Wings is muted, so if they don't have anything to say, going
Their
once.
previous vote was also the Fupa.
Oh, was it?
Yes.
Either way.
That
going
was
once,
their original vote.
Going twice? Alright, Goose gets it. The Fupa and Pacific wins this vote.
Woo!
So
Damn it.
Goose gets 500 points for best name. Alright, so and now for the one that is much more difficult. Best system. So take a look at those maps. I'm actually going to go and take a look at them
I
myself.
was gonna say, this is gonna be...
They're all the ones up in up there.
Yeah,
right?
all the ones up in Merger Mania. In fact, I mean, I think I know what I'm gonna have to pick. It's between 2 for me, but Ninja did such a outstanding job of
Ninjas actually
coverage.
feels like a real railroad.
Yeah. The only issue is the N&W like ends in the middle of western Ohio and doesn't touch. Like there's a little gap there. But,
right.
It doesn't give itself the reach around.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to go for Ninja. I feel like it's an easy pick. So next down the list, Grateful, best system.
I'm gonna have to go with the corner coal.
Corner coal. Honestly, despite the Rocky Mountain extension that is just pain, I think it's actually a decent railroad. I think that's a good vote.
It makes some amount of sense in the east. It doesn't make much sense in the west.
Does any railroad?
I just accidentally opened iTunes.
But you gotta remember that I'm the Denver and Salt Lake portion of the DNRGW interchanging with the RGS and then going up through. Doesn't make a lick of sense.
It's fine.
It's fine.
The RGS is just like it's like your appendix.
Mine's gone.
So's the RGS.
Yeah,
exactly.
All right, Brett, vote for best system.
I think I got to give it to the PP.
PP? Yeah, it's
PP
it
is a solid choice.
I just like it.
All right, you like the stock. All right, Sits.
I mean, the PP is a pretty solid system, but I'm kind of biased, so I'm gonna go with the CUNT.
Okay, CUNT, Chicago Union, and
It's not a transcon, but it does serve its region quite well.
It does.
What region is that?
Well, I guess if from the Canadian perspective, it's the South.
It's a low ball market. It's coming right across the home plate. What region does the CUNT serve?
Below
the South.
All right, Stick.
Nobody.
I gotta
serve
give
the
it to
middle
Ninja.
part.
It serves the nether region.
Hey, somebody got it.
He serves the
Oh,
South.
Christ.
Sorry.
There's my
if-
slogan right there. Serves the nether regions.
There you go.
If Sticks, if you made a vote, I didn't hear it.
I said I had to give it to Ninja.
Okay, yeah, Ninja, it's a good system.
Yep.
Twitchy.
Ninja, it's basically CBKC, so,
Yeah!
Yeah!
From a certain point of view.
I'm going to
From the Canadian point of view.
From my point of view, the Jedi are
evil. Get out of my head, Goose!
All right, Ninja.
I'm gonna have to go with the corner coal.
Corner coal. Okay, second vote for the corner coal. Mark.
I have to go for Ninjas.
Yeah, it's a pretty good one. Jersey.
Also Ninja.
Also Ninja. We're hitting critical mass on votes for Ninja.
It's a good system.
Goose.
See, I would vote for Ninja, but he doesn't hit the West Coast.
I hit the Pacific Northwest vaguely.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, Seattle and
Vaguely.
Vancouver.
Hey
He
Goose,
hits-
I know
yeah,
that
GM
you've not been up
tons
there,
of
but there's this
traffic.
place
Hey.
called the Puget Sound.
Yeah.
It's a whole thing.
It's big. It's wet.
Well, the GN literally
No
goes
girl
next
like
to
that
the
once.
Georgia Strait. Like, they had docks and everything. Like, it's the
Um,
Pacific.
I think I gotta go for the reach around.
Okay, the reach around. Reach around gets a point for best system. I'll put that up on the board.
Communist.
All right. Anti.
It feels
I'm also going to vote for the
balanced.
reach around.
Okay. For the reach around. Caboose.
In a shocking upset, because it seems to have the most amount of Colorado service and also will get me back to the East Coast for when I do my East Coast adventures, I will also do the reach around.
Okay. The reach around. It's not going to be able to beat Ninja, but it's getting pretty close. Wings.
Ninja. It's a good system.
It is a good system. It's very well put together.
People
All
are
right,
saying it's a good system.
Ninja gets,
It just works.
Okay, all right. Now it's the time to grouse and moan. Votes for most screwed.
Oh no! I am so shafted out of Seattle, Brett.
I didn't shaft you out of anything. I didn't shaft anyone, and yet, if I had
know
not been
Jersey
shafted by
me.
the rules of the game and the desert itself, I would have touched all 4 coasts and all 3 countries.
Oh, so you're saying you're doing pretty good, other than that last.
No, I'm saying I was doing pretty good, and I got incredibly shafted by it. I'm not even in the top 3 because of that little gap in the desert.
You know, I think that's actually very fair. You did get pretty shafted.
If we look at the scores themselves, I have the lowest, and
that doesn't mean you got shafted. That just means you're bad.
Brett would have been in first place had that not shafted him, if I'm reading it correctly.
You are correct.
I'm not taking the
I would have won the
CBQ.
game.
I will give, for all the grousing, I will give Brett my vote for most screwed.
Yeah, I mean, fuck.
The sadness and sore line. Okay. Up. I keep having to look at who's who. Grateful.
The sadness and bitchy.
The sadness and sore line. We
I'll
bend
take
over
it.
backwards
I'll
for
take
you.
it.
All right. Wild, who's your pick that you can't vote for yourself?
I'll go for... You know what? I'll go for Mark because he expressed interest in doing this to me.
Sweet. Collusion. Sits.
I mean, I'm gonna
I
go
could have
with
had such a
Blues,
better
because
name now that I
Hold
start
on.
thinking about it.
there is one viewer out there who knows who they are, and I have one announcement. I just lost the fucking game.
You motherfucker!
I was gonna say, are you gonna piss on the moon?
You evil shit. You evil little shit.
This man.
Our friendship is
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna go with Brett getting
disgusting
shafted.
cretin.
Sadness and Soreline is the shafted one.
Yeah.
Shit, fat you. Fat.
Okay. Sadness and sore line. All right. Who is next? That was Sits. Okay. Sticks.
I will also go with the sadness and sore line.
Sore line. Okay. Twitchy.
Fupa and Pacific, because no Canada.
Okay. And Pacific.
No
So
Canada.
close. No Canada.
No
That's how
snow,
that goes.
Mexico.
I thought he did go to
Ninja.
Canada via the Idaho thing.
I'm gonna go for the sadness and
Oh, it
womp
does.
womp.
Womp Womp and Western.
Hey, that's our company jingle. That's trademarked.
Yeah, you owe him $10,000.
Yeah, you owe me a connection to the Mexican border.
No.
He's running to Mexico. All right, Mark.
Package rights.
I believe it is the sadness and sore line explicitly
don't-
for
look.
the technicality there.
Yeah, I mean, it's not much of a technicality. It doesn't go to Mexico. Take it up with whoever built the TNP. I don't know.
Take it up with the desert.
All right, Jersey.
Take it up
In
with the
honor of
sand.
Brett's rotting corpse in the desert, sadness and sore line.
You know, he's gonna win. You can vote for other things. Just
You
for fun.
got
I
Max,
don't
Brett.
care.
All
I
right,
don't care. Congratulations.
That's why that's why I voted for someone else. I don't think Brett got screwed. That's a skill issue.
Goose, what's your vote for best
Screwed,
system?
dude.
You mean most screwed?
Yeah, most screwed. Sorry.
Goose out here about to be voting for himself and I, or something like that. I don't know.
No. We can't vote for ourselves.
I know.
No.
Honorable mention to Jake for trying to get to the Pacific Northwest and then getting shafted on that.
Jake did get pretty shafted on that
I was
deal.
gonna say Jake got shafted, but no, he made it to the West Coast. He did. I think I'm gonna go with the cunt because who was it that had the problem with the DTNI? That was Mark.
That was me.
That was Mark.
No,
Cock.
my vote's for the cock because of the mix-up with the
The KMZ files did make
yeah.
it misleading.
That's rough.
Anyway,
Mark thought he had my railroad.
I did.
Auntie.
As an apology for fucking you over with the CB&Q, sadness and sore line.
Woo! I forgot about that. That was really early in the game.
Caboose.
Only because of how much rail is in Kansas, Oklahoma, just the middle of absolutely nowhere that everybody hates. I gotta go with the cock.
All right.
It's legitimate.
Yeah.
And finally, Wings.
I'm gonna say the FUPA, partly because I personally kind of shafted Goose by like feeding him ideas of how to get out of the
I was gonna
South,
say,
and then I
Wings
left to
was
go
the
eat
worm in my
ravioli.
ear.
Oh God.
I
What?
did have a
When
worm
even
in my
the
ear.
worm in your ear gives up on you, that's pretty bad.
That's rough.
That was 3 votes for
That's
penis,
a
2
vote
votes
for Goose. You said.
Regarding regarding
All right.
the current situation in Mark's chat, Charles Aaron Mallet, it is much higher than 2.
It's 3.
Yeah.
All right. So, with that out of the way, that means we have the last pick. Oh, I should probably say, it's surprising no one, Brett won that in a landslide. So
Yeah.
Goose gets the
Wah,
best
wah.
name, Ninja gets the best system, Brett gets most shafted. He is married. And
Oh, we know who's getting
Ayo.
bent over tonight.
Yeah.
Doing the
Drum
finger
roll.
guns.
Drum roll, please, folks. We're going to go from the bottom to the top. At the bottom of the scoreboard, no one is in 10th. No one is in 9th. In 8th place, Grateful.
Yo.
Somebody had to be bottom of the scoreboard, and frankly, I'm not surprised you're there. You really got stuck up in New England, and frankly, you should have complained more, because you could have won Best System.
Yeah.
I have heard that it is down low down there, so.
It's the middle part.
Yeah. So, just a little breakdown. You got 23 states, which is pretty respectable. You picked up 11 railroads, which is a decent amount. You know, as I mentioned at the top of the show, every railroad acquisition is minus 100 points. So you want to see what you can do with fewer railroads if possible. You got 8 major cities, which is tied for least. You only got 2 nations. You did manage... See, this says you got all 4 coasts. Oh, sorry, looking at the wrong thing. No, you got 3 coasts. I was going to say, that's a big problem with the spreadsheet. Something's marked wrong. You did manage to snag 1 monopoly, though, which is Maine. Unsurprisingly. So, yeah. So that's 8th place. 7th place is Goose.
Damn
Goose,
it!
Despite having the lowest point score, you did not end up in last. And in fact,
I'll take that.
In fact, you wouldn't have been in last even if you didn't get the Best Name Award. You would have still had about 100 points on Grateful. But either way, you had 17 states, which is the fewest of anyone. You managed 3 coasts, 3 nations, 8 major cities, which is tied for least. No monopolies, which you don't really expect in a big game such as this. And on the back of 8 railroads, which is actually pretty decent play. So it's just a shame you end up skirting around the...
I was going to say, I skirted around everything because everyone started in, like, the Midwest, so I got kind of cucked out of all that.
Yeah.
Chicago or die.
Yeah,
Pretty much. Chicago.
Are you the only railroad that didn't make Chicago? Because I think just about everyone else is there.
I did not make Chicago.
I have how many connections to Chicago?
A lot.
I've got a couple.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, of course, the Illinois pilled Chicago brain over there was like, I'm going to get every railroad around here so no one else can get it.
Yeah, you bet.
Yeah. 6th
Typical
place.
Flatlander.
Yeah, that's defensive driving, but merger mania. 6th place is Ante, the Pennsylvania Pacific. Despite having a pretty good-looking system, it's just not very spread out. 24 states, which is decent, and 9 major cities, but only managed 2 nations and 3 coasts. Never got down towards the Gulf or Mexico at all. On the back of 4 railroads, which means that did help your score quite a bit, but it's similar to the railroad in 7th place. It's a very narrow beam across the country.
Goose kind of took my... Goose kind of shafted me out of the Southern. That was going to be my route.
Yeah.
Sure.
PRR in the Southern is that's a combination. Although RFMP wasn't taken this game, which is really rare.
I was thinking about
to
it.
get down into the ACL or SAL.
I wanted to take the Transcon, and it was very quickly looking like going TNNO to SP was going to be my only way to do that.
Yeah. You made the plays. 5th place. Mark.
Woo!
Right in the middle of the pack, just about 9,932 points.
Sweet.
Let me put your railroad on screen. Just about fills up the rest of the country, considering the previous 3. Really jank-looking Transcon, but it works.
Yeah.
25 states, 8 major cities, tied for the least. All 3 nations, all 4 coasts. So this is the lowest person on the scoreboard that got a full count, as it were, 4-3.
I just didn't get enough cities, I guess.
Didn't get a ton of cities, and did this on the back of 8 railroads, which middle of the road, but it does impact your score. Also, didn't take home any awards, so
Right.
you were in the running for a couple of them, but all right, 4th place, last one before the podium. 4th place is Jersey, breaking 10,000 points.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm shocked by that.
I was looking at it and I realized that he used a ton of railroads and he got more cities, but he didn't get all of the nations.
That's true.
Yeah, I was
You
like,
didn't go
oh
south
shit,
at all.
can I get there? And my only path was TMP, but I was like, wait a minute, I can't do that.
25 states, 12 major cities, which is the most in the game. All 4 coasts and 2 nations. You know what catapulted Jersey? The pick of the NWP as the last pick. No detriment for picking a giant railroad last, because you don't get to go again anyway. And the NWP, second largest railroad in the game. So that was a smart play. Did this on the back of 12 railroads though, so you caught a lot of penalties there.
Yeah, I kind of just like the CNJ is a little bit of a waste, but I really wanted it, so.
All right, I'm gonna clear the view here so that we can do the podium. 3rd place. It's between Ninja, Jake, and Brett. 3rd place is Brett. 10,461 points, including that 500-point award for most shafted. 28 states, which is pretty darn good. 10 major cities, which is tied for second most. 4 coasts, 2 nations. Honestly, I think this is pretty solid, despite as much as you were screwed.
Came close.
Also, patching that gap with the Ohio Electric, solid. That's what you did, right? Yeah, Ohio Electric. No one ever takes the Ohio Electric.
I kind of figured.
All right. 2nd and 1st between Jake and Ninja. Let's see who's going to be 2nd. Jake gets 2nd. Not surprising because he's 400 raw points behind Ninja, but beats out Brett by about 200. 29 states. Let me put Jake up on the screen. 29 states, which is the 2nd most. 10 major cities and a full count, plus 2 monopolies. Which I'm always suspicious of monopolies, but there we go. Jake,
where were they?
Arizona, probably.
Island.
Oh, really?
I was gonna say I had Arizona.
Oh, you had Arizona too. That's right.
Right, New Haven's a cheat code for a monopoly.
Yeah, there are a couple of ways to break Rhode Island and Connecticut monopolies, but unless you're scuffling with someone up there in New England, you generally don't bother.
Makes sense.
And finally, that means the man with the best system, Ninja, takes it by almost 1,000 points, first
handily.
place.
So you mean to tell me that in a game about building railroads, focusing on Chicago is a good strategy?
Wow.
No, really?
Mind blown.
This is so realistic.
Chicago's a magic token. Who the fuck knew?
Wow.
Congratulations, Ninja. You got 32 states, which is the most of anyone. You got the 500-point bonus for best system. You did it on 9 railroads, which isn't egregious. You got a full count, 4-3, 4 coasts, 3 nations, 10 major cities, 9 major cities, no monopolies. I was looking at the wrong one. And yeah, you did a hell of a job. I'm gonna hide all the railroads except for ninjas, so you can look at this nation-spanning empire.
Railroad.
I think I know where it all went wrong for me. And I think it started when I didn't re-roll after getting C of G, and I was completely boxed into the southeast.
The southeast
by
is
literally
a tough
everyone
place to
else.
be. I have spent a while picking away at the southeast to try to make it better, and I can't. The way the railroads are organized there, mostly because of the historical context of how they were built, it's just kind of a mess. And it just leads you back to 3 major railroads, pretty much: the Southern, the Seaboard, and the ACL. So
yeah, I probably should have taken the Seaboard and gone up to New England, but that was gonna be a fucking knife fight in a phone booth up there. So,
well, highest willing, we can certainly do this again.
I would love to. This was a
Yeah,
lot of
it was
fun. Yeah.
You should do an
I
alternate
think-
version of this game with only proposed railroads, so you get the New York to Chicago electric airline as a fun.
Oh god, yeah, just straight line. There are a couple of railroads that people have mentioned to me in terms of adding that were proposed. There's one in Arizona that would allow me to make 2 ways to Phoenix.
you should add the SDNA.
It's already there as a part of the SP.
Oh wait, no, it is part of the SP. Fuck.
Yeah, and the other one is adding the Uinta Basin route so that you can have a second route from Denver to Salt Lake City that isn't the Union Pacific.
I think the moral of the story here is, if you're in the deep south, do everything you can to get out.
Look, I'm just glad that my fucking disco finger system managed to come in second.
I definitely I did the Santa Fe corn strat to start for sure. The middle of my system looks very much like modern day BNSF, and that's very funny.
King of the corn.
Surprised nobody did the what was
something,
it? Oregon
Children of the
Shortline or
Corn?
the Union Pacific from I forget where it branches off.
I
but it
was
goes from
I was
UP to
debating the
Chicago.
OSL.
Short line.
It didn't
that was
connect to
on
anywhere.
my list, but I
didn't
couldn't
really need
justify it.
It doesn't make it to the coast, if I recall correctly.
No, you need the you end up getting up into the Washington Oregon border, and then you need either one of the big railroads or I think the SPNS. I'm not sure if it's the SPNS. I'm gonna have to
They
fix
got the
that.
Oregon and California.
On its own, it's not really that valuable.
Yeah. At any rate, thank you all for playing. I hope everyone had fun, and I'm gonna take all these KMZs and I'm gonna go put them in the Merger Mania channel. So if you want to grab them and mess around with them or stare longingly at them and wonder where you went wrong,
There you go.
go right ahead.
I know exactly where I went wrong.
Ellis, thank you so much
know
for
where I went
hosting
wrong.
this. Thank you for making
That
this
was-
game.
That was
great.
That was fun.
That was
very
really fun. I would love to play it again and love to play with some more folks. I'm gonna hit my top chats and then it's dinner time over here for me, and I gotta jump off. But thank you so much for hosting. That was a ton of fun.
I'm glad you liked it.
Alright.
I
Very
think it's time for Ball's Gate.
Yes, apparently.
Yeah, I think.
All right, guys, we're gonna get to these Tom chats that I've been ignoring in the context of the game for so long. It's always hard with the big VC. Sir AJ Finley Jr., welcome to the Engineers. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Charles Aaron Millay, one might say that Grateful's Railroad is indeed serving Chicago Union and Northern Territories. It does seem that was the way that it worked out. And then Charles Aaron Millay again, your YouTube crashed trying to send that joke. That's funny. Nazio Engineer 29 months. You came in late. What game is this? You'll watch the entire stream tomorrow. It's cold outside. I must huddle around my lantern and have an amazing stream heist. Thank you, my friend. I suppose you probably already disappeared, but appreciate you. Eric Brinker gifting one more membership. Thank you. And Court Qatar, oops, you did it again. Wall of text on rail joints. I will definitely go take a look at that. Red, good game. Pray for us with no water in Virginia. Oh, lordy. I hope that gets resolved. Well, I'm going to be jumping off, guys. That was fun. Let me know what you think if you watch the VOD and all that. And maybe we'll play it some in my Discord and have Ellis host, because that was just a treat. So anyways, guys, catch y'all next time.